So, rounding all the conversation that we have so far, Sergio, and thank you for your time because you have a huge amount of all-rounded knowledge, which is really good to have. The final problem, which is public acceptance, right?
Yeah, public acceptance, it's an interesting thing, right? I mean, we call it adoption more than acceptance. And I know it's semantics, but I mean, I think we accept a lot of things in life,
Yeah,
but we really don't like it.
yeah.
Like we accept to pay taxes. I'm joking. Um, anyway, different part of the world will have different comparison when it comes to this vehicle. And what do I mean with that? So if you look at some of those counselors, what they say these very polluting vehicles. And most of us say, what do you mean polluting? It's got a battery. True. But again, I think we're approaching this with the American mentality of saying, I can take a car off the road and you can put one of these vehicles. It's good. Well, if you approach it with the European mentality, you're taking someone out of a subway and put them into one of these vehicles. Now they're actually polluting more, not less. And so I can understand how that happened. And I think the other part about public acceptance is really you can talk as much as you want. But the proof is in the pudding. Until these people can feel it with their own ears and with their own eyes, they really don't know what's happening. I mean, I think there is this story that some of the folks at Joby relay, and it's that they stopped the shop in New York. When they did the test, was gathering there to say, we don't want more of this stuff flying. And then after they heard how quiet they were, they're like, no, no, we want this stuff flying, not the other stuff. And so I think any one of us that has heard this vehicle fly, you need to experience it because I mean, I still remember. I mean, I've heard them all, but I still remember being, for example, at one of the Joby test flights, and we were all asking each other. We were all talking, whispering to each other to be able to listen to the airplane. And so to me, it was a little bit of a disassociative experience being able to see an airplane but not hear it. You usually hear an airplane but not see it. But it's a lot of work that need to be done. It's a lot of work to tell these folks, these people are not flying over your house. No one's going to look into your backyard. We will probably vector them over already existing noisy areas like a freeway. There is a lot of this that unfortunately we will not be able to answer until we actually have them flying. I mean, it's very nice that we're starting to bring the vehicle among people and they can see it and touch it, but until you hear them, you do not understand. I mean, I've seen some properties that were next to an airport, and I was thinking to myself, why are people complaining about noise? Oh my God, it's so elitist. And then I went into those properties, and I'm like, no, no, they're right. I mean, you cannot talk outside when airplane are taking off. So I do understand, but I think it's very important to get to the point when the public can hear it. And so many times when I hear these discussions on public acceptance, it seems to me like discussing about breaking the speed of light. I mean, technically, maybe it could be done in a specific reference system, but at the same time, it's not like anytime soon it's going to happen.